Kyle says, alright, clean slate, pick your fighter. Drew says, cool, but make it actually tighter. First up, silk, tangle web, weird start. Let's remove the pheromone thing, that's a good first part. Make a story, hers not tied to a fight. No awkward retcon, romance in sight. Kyle nods like, yeah, okay, that tracks backs. Drew's like, congrats, we fixed that in one act. Hit reset, wipe the board, take the lore we all ignored. Reboot this mess, tear it down, build it up, don't spin around. If it's broken, don't pretend, let it actually have an end. Comics for fun and profit, scream into the void, make it new, not just a ploy. Next up, Farley, what's the deal? Listless or random, or this is real. No more bounce and tone from joke to pain. Pick a lane or earn the change. From sidekick to anti-hero queen, but show the damage in between. Kyle says growth, Drew says please, stop rewriting her every week. Continuity on life support, Redkin's doing all the work. Reboot this mess, make it stick. No more tone shift, whiplash tricks. Let them change, but let it last. Don't erase it by next cast. Comics for fun and profit, calling out the spin. If it counts, let it begin. Hey, Red Hood next, this'll get loud. Yeah, pick a tone, don't play to the crowd. Is he lethal? Is he redeemed? Or stuck an edge in between? Let Red Hood cross and own the cost, not just angst that gets him heat. Make him scary, not a logo, no cool hero shots, just consequences for every shot. But the Punisher feel like something's wrong. Not a guy you cheer along. Kyle goes quiet, Drew just grins. Yeah, that one might lose some fans. Fix the ring, make it hurt to use the thing. Every construct costs you more. Memories fade, identities torn. The Green Lantern Corps ain't clean, it's control in disguise. Space cops with a moral price. Kyle says bold, Drew says finally. Something with stakes cosmically. Reboot this mess, burn it down. No safe place, no middle ground. Silk, Harley, Lantern Light. Red Hood Rage and Lantern Light. Red Hood Rage and Punisher's fight. Comics for fun and yelling what we miss. Comics for fun and profit, play it safe like this. Take a swing, don't play it safe like this. Kyle says fans might riot. Drew says good, at least they try it. If you're gonna start again from scratch, make it count, or don't attach cake or yo-yo.
Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is your sneak peek at next week with Kyle and Drew. This is episode number 1018 for comics originally coming out April the 15th, 2026. Drew, it's getting close to tax season. Did you get your taxes done?
I have.
All right.
I did them this week. This week I did them.
Then I really have nothing else that April means to me.
Yeah, that's all it is just taxes and doing our part.
We have all kinds of cool stuff and nerdy and in the world of comics between The Boys new season coming back, Daredevil being on Disney Plus. We got a new Punisher trailer that popped out that looks really cool. All kinds of neat stuff. So like it's been a good time if you have a nice little comic book and geeky background for all kinds of neat stuff.
And did you watch the Darth Maul animated?
Yes. Yep. I did. I watched the first one, and it looks great, and I love it.
Okay, good. That's awesome.
Yep.
Very cool. Is it
but
the
of
same?
Course, Maul is one of my favorite characters.
Is that the Is that Filoni?
Yeah, Dave Filoni is the head of all things Star Wars, and this is under his guise. So,
okay.
In Filoni we trust. I'll put the cowboy hat on myself if he needs me to.
Very, very cool.
See,
Mark,
since it's animated, we already know Drew's opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I swear to God, I'm going to finish Arcane. I'm going to do Clone Wars.
Okay.
And I'll probably do this.
There we go.
Eventually. And and when we're doing episode 2018, I can say how much I enjoyed it.
I'll be waiting. I'll put a pin in it.
Yeah. Mark O sends this question. If you could reboot one character from scratch, who would it be and what would you change?
I would do Silk, and I would do
Silk.
I would put her in a flashy costume like stupid Spider-Gwen, so people cared about her, even though she's 10 times better written than Spider-Gwen is. And just because they didn't like, for some stupid reason, we didn't get Silk stuff.
Okay, so you just give her another bite at the apple, basically.
Yeah.
Basically the same exact character, but maybe you'd change her costume up.
Yeah, because there's no reason it shouldn't be more popular than our, fifth iteration of Spider-Gwen.
Yeah. I'm thinking. I think I'll take another crack at Punisher.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna change the symbol again.
No. I'm gonna leave that, but he's gonna be like I think I just have him fighting like ground level missions, like just detective type stuff, kind of Batman-esque, and maybe kill him. I think I'd kill him, he'd like finally. Did he ever like solve the crime of who killed his family? Maybe he'd finally solve that.
There you go.
And then get killed and then go away for a while. I think that'd be kind of a cool like thing to button him down. That'd be kind of cool. I also, I every once in a while try Green Lantern, and I don't love the ring being so like Swiss Army knife, god tool type thing, so maybe if it was like, I don't know, more chaotic, and it was harder to control.
Yep,
that would make Lantern more interesting than just imagine a giant hamster wheel, and that could be fun. And then like if I'm taking on the big guys, I wonder about Peter Parker. Do I get rid of all, because I really enjoy like the marriage stuff when he's with MJ and get kids. That's fun. But I think at his core he's best when he's in high school, broke, trying to help
friendly neighborhood
out.
Spider-Man.
And no more space trips, no more any of this costume shit. Just like strip him back down to the friendly neighborhood for a while. I think that would be what. I mean, not that Spider-Man's broken, I don't think, but God, I've lost interest in him in space becoming super powerful and then being a billionaire inventor. I'm like, come on, it doesn't work. Does everybody have to be like super rich?
Yeah, everybody's the smartest and everybody's the richest.
Everybody's the smartest, yeah, and they're geniuses and they're freaking rich. And they're a superhero? Come on. What are the chances?
All right. I got two more answers, and they're both the same fix.
Okay. All right.
Harley Quinn and Red Hood. There can be no humor. These are sadistic, dark murderers.
Okay. No more wackiness.
No more cutesy, kissy woo-woo Harley. No more stupid hyenas. Nothing. There's not one joke in any Harley book. It's just fractured Harleen Quinn psychosis.
Because she's crazy.
And she's a gorgeous clown. Like the villain stuff we got where she put pipe bombs in children's toys and murdered hundreds of kids on Christmas Eve.
Right.
That's been the only Harley I've loved.
Give
me more of that. Get me as far away from this stupid Harley we've had for the last 4 or 5 years. It's awful and it's garbage. Same thing with Red Hood. He was beaten to death and murdered. keep that energy.
Yeah, he's
not a
angry
team
about it.
player. He's not Brother Bat. He is a complete nut job wacko, as far to the anti-hero side as you can be.
Yeah. Okay. I like it.
And that's where you get. He's more Punisher than anything.
You did better than me. You did better than me. Those are good ones. I like yours way better than mine.
Yeah. Now, granted, this hardly will sell less, but it will be better.
It'll be a Vertigo book. It'll be
Yes.
super dark.
Yes, please. Yes.
A Black Label Vertigo.
Yes. We see Harley's dick in the shower as well, so we've got to restart it.
That would be a twist.
Yes.
Now, that's a reboot.
Can you put the crying game to play in the book?
There you go. All right, let's see some hot books this week.
Go from our hot takes to the hot 10. We go over to our good friends at comicbookinvest.com, CBSI.com, and we are going to head over and look at their top 10. This is the top 10 for April the 4th, 2026. But lucky for us, that's pretty on time. And we're looking at the number one book. That is Dead Samurai 6. Huh. Drax Gall on the cover. This one took everyone by surprise. I mean, we love this cover and made sure to grab one, but we were surprised by the popularity, with the rest of the market hopping on board and willing to pay such premiums for this. With more than 60 sales and an average of $12 already, with a high of 20 after only just 2 days of release, this book stood out a little bit more than the rest of what was a pretty level week of sales. Of those, 40 sold at premium. Consider the premium would be at least $1 over the $6.99 ask. You get anything for $7 or more. So not counting CGC 9.8, still went for more than 60, but still quite a bit.
Yeah, she's it's Wake Entertainment, which I've never heard of before. She's a bit hippie, got a little camel toe on the cover. So
yeah, we got a little Chun-Li going on.
I can see the appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, very cool.
So it looks like we have cheesecake, and we have zombies, and we have samurais. I mean,
yeah.
Get your chocolate out of my peanut butter.
There you go.
At rank 2, we have Comics! The magazine. Number 2, Art Adams on cover art. Okay, we can debate if this is a comic or this is just a magazine, but we are including it in our comic section because of the size and price. Comic sized and regular price at $2.99, which is where we hold the line.
Wow.
This is a comic in the same sense that we would call Marvel Age a comic.
Which it is.
So we've settled it. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the more than 35 that sold on the secondary market, with an average of $20 for their secret randomly inserted variant covers. This already hit a high of 30 with some of them. This variant cover aside, we would fully recommend picking up a regular edition if you were a fan of old school mags like Wizard or Hero Illustrated.
I hate that Wizard is referred to as old school.
Yeah.
Like I loved Wizard. Loved it.
But it no longer exists, so it is a thing of the past.
I guess it is old, yeah.
At rank 3, we have the reemergence of Capes number 5, the 1 in 10 Cory Walker cover. Climbing up the list, did consider this at number 1 this week, but it was more impressed by the out-of-the-box surge of the prior 2 books, while this was more of a steady rise after a decent start last week. This week, with more than 50 sold, up to a more impressive volume, along with an increase to an average of $44, with a high of 58 selling for this.
Pretty good for 1 in 10.
Can't beat that. We are 4 to 5 to 6 times cover. We love that. Drew, it warms the cockles of my heart to talk about number 4, The Walking Dead Deluxe 132. We're looking at the Adam Finch cover. Invincible Season 4 is rolling on strong, and even though I am personally behind a couple of eps, we know that Conquest is killing it. That said, one of the many Invincible team-up covers across all the Image titles, we believe this one is seeing a spike due to this week's episode of the animated series, with more than 40 selling, hitting an average of 50 and a high of 23, both of which are up significantly from last week's sales that pretty much essentially just cover.
Okay, I got you. So it's a crossover cover.
But it's good to see The Walking Dead pop.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
At rank 5, Invincible 72, the Ryan Otley cover. Speaking of this week's episode of Invincible, don't want to spoil it, so if you know, you know. If you don't, you know. But this week's adapted this particular issue of the Virulent War Viltrumite War and is seeing a decent jump for what is already a pricey book. About a dozen sold at an average of $134, with a raw hitting 160. It's brutal and loving this show, and it gives me hope for these other announced animated adaptations.
Very cool.
At rank 6, Omega Man 3, a new Supergirl trailer gave us a bit more live action footage of the main man, triggering a spike in sales with more than 35 sold, and an overall average of 210, including all sales in the graded varieties and otherwise. Raw highs were 112 for just context. But really the big story of this book is that of all of these sales, 15 were CGC 9.8s that sold at an average of 311 with a high of 379.
Yeah, I'm kind of regretting I have this self-imposed rule that I only watch one trailer for a show, a movie that I want to see.
That you're already a yes for.
I'm already a yes for. I'll watch the single trailer, and then I won't watch the others because I don't want to see too much, right? And I kind of want to see what it looks like. Doggone it! Maybe I should have. Maybe I should break my own rule. Perhaps. It's my rule. I can do what I want.
It's your rule.
Yeah.
I mean, I would only be slightly disappointed in you.
Get in line, brother.
That's right. Amen. At rank 7, Monstrous number 1. Last week's number 1 falls down. This was mostly due to a drop in volume with only 40 sales, which is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
However, the cost is up this week to an average of 55 with a high of over $100. Particularly impressive are the 10 graded sales of C9.8s with a high of 355. In case you were curious, of the couple of sales of the second print, the high was $51 for the second print of issue 1.
You were a Monstrous fan. I read issue 1 and dropped it.
Yep.
And you were always a fan.
Yep.
And it's did you say it was pushing? Then it's over 50 issues, right? Or maybe more.
Yeah.
Still going strong.
And I have 3 issues at number 1, and I have the full first 6 arc.
Yeah. So you win. You win that one.
Yes, time will tell. At rank 8, Amazing Spider-Man 129. This is, of course, the Punisher book. Another strong week for this costly classic. It's always impressive to see a couple dozen sales of a book that averaged above $1,000 on the market. With another 25 sales, it raised the overall average to $1,433, with a raw high sale of $1,684. The standout sale of the week was a CGC 9.6 for $7,500, and this is all before the trailer for the actual Punisher season came out. Which was really good.
I'm a little jealous of someone who has $7,500 in disposable income to buy a key. That's just amazing. I don't know how you do that. What do you do to have $7,500 laying around?
You hit great on the crypto boom.
Yeah. Okay. That does it. Now I know.
Yeah. And you interested in Punisher at all?
Yeah. I mean, I got to get caught up on Daredevil, but I'll probably watch it.
The trailer I watched for that, it's very Punisher's going crazy. So it gave me very much vibes of Punisher pulling a Moon Knight kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay. Which is kind of right up your alley.
And it's like a one-shot series, right? One episode or a special episode, or is it a movie, or what is it?
I think it's going to have a season. If I remember
it's getting a season. Okay.
Yeah. At rank 9, DC, Marvel, Superman, Spider-Man, number 1. Gabriel Del Auto cover. With another 50 sold this week at an average of $15 with a high of 22. Volumes are down, which counts for the slide down the list. But with 87% of all sold at a premium of over $10 from the original cover price, still making money.
Yeah, I had a 1 in 26 shot of picking the right cover to pop, and I missed. I missed it. I did not pick the Del Auto, so oh well. Live and learn.
Still picked a good cover, though.
Yeah.
At rank 10, Daredevil number 1 Arrivals cover. Normally don't include such a low volume book on the list, but even though there are only 5 sold this week, this blind bag only variant is selling so well at an average of $233 with a high of $250. Though we got to talk about it. We'll see how these blind bag variants do this week as more bags get open and we get a better sense of the rarity. Personally opened 5 today, and while we didn't get any, I did get 2 pairs of open order dupes, but a unique Dave Johnson sketch.
There's got to be pairs, right? Of open two pairs. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm still not a fan of blind bags, but because I was burned, so
yeah.
I don't. But if you're enjoying them, enjoy them. I will allow it.
Everybody loves the RNG gods being in charge of things.
Yeah.
Notable sales. We have Noble Cause, Family Secrets #3. So this first cameo and cover appearance of Invincible sold at an all-time high as the CGC 9.8 sold on a best offer of $1,000. The last sold in January of 2026 for $844. And the only thing we have is just a picture on a poster.
A little tiny postage stamp first appearance.
And that's good enough for that?
Okay. All right.
And missing the cut, Daredevil #1 DWJ Virgin variant. It's another blind bag only exclusive. Had some impressive sales, but only 3 sold between $80 and $110. So close. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, Silent Missions. Baroness #1, the 1 in 25. We've been talking exclusively about a bunch of these 1 in 25s, and now they've all popped. Sure enough, this one as well.
Yeah.
Originally had this book in the top 10 spot, but the prices on the Rivals covers outweighed 3 extra sales of this incentive variant. Only 8 sold with an impressive average of $61 and a high of $75. And the fallout of the week, Powers #1, falling off the list already due to a big drop in volume with just under 20 selling this week. Though less sales, this actually had an increase in cost, up $33 with a new high of $78. However, the real strike against this one, repeating on the list, was that there was only 1 sale since Tuesday.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it was neat that it popped.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Drew, get your long walking shoes, get hydrated up, and get ready for 108 digital pages of Marvel preview.
I know, man.
Get your red pencil out, because there's sure to be mistakes and stupid on this.
I know.
Our front cover is Avengers Armageddon #1, that I actually think is not very well drawn. And you put it on your front cover, so I'm not sure why that.
It's their event.
Their event is a Dyke Ruin cover that is not good art.
Right.
Just so we're clear. Okay. So, and we're actually starting. Oh, they don't have a glossary of pages and where to find things?
No, of course not.
Jeez. Let's start where we love to start with Avengers Armageddon #1, or as I like to call it, Avengers Armageddon #1.
$6.
Chip Zdarsky, $6, 32 pages. Armageddon has arrived. Red Hulk's devastating tear across the globe must be stopped, but it will take a colossal gathering of Earth's mightiest heroes to do it. Calling in the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the Wolverine, and more.
Do I need to have read something to read this?
I mean, we would probably not know anything about Red Hulk's devastating tear across the globe.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll catch us up.
Will they? Will it be accessible? It'll be like, you had to have read the 45-part crossover before this to know what was going on.
Chip Zdarsky covers. We get a Jenny Frison cover. Oh, snap, buddy. We get a Magic the Gathering cover.
Uh-oh. Kyle's changing his tune a little bit.
It's your peanut butter. I haven't seen it, so we'll see if it... they're not showing me these things.
Yeah, these interior pages are really...
My interest in Pete. Yeah, internals are very good. Captain America 12. Another Zdarsky book with Valero Shitty.
He loves
Frozen in Hell.
I'm sure he loves it when you pronounce his name that way.
How would you pronounce it?
No, I think you're more than allowed to say Shitty.
How would you pronounce?
Oh, it's Italian, right? So it's probably
It's a sheedy.
it's probably Skeety.
Do it racist? My apologies. Moving on. Queen in Black, #1. But it has a... Oh, there we go. Okay. Queen in Black, #1, Al Ewing, Iban Coelho.
$8.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Holy crap. 56 pages, $8. I'm assuming a one-shot, but it doesn't actually say.
I don't think so.
You think it's an ongoing?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, it's a 5-issue series. Shit. Oh, my God. Are they all going to be $8?
No, just the first one.
That's crazy. We do get a J. Scott Campbell, Scotty Young, John Romita Jr., Chip Zdarsky. Oh, my gosh.
Who's buying $8 number ones? And what will you have to pay for the 1 in 50?
Yeah.
Lord.
So it's Null versus Hella? Okay. I don't know that I care.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of real estate they're giving a bunch of the cover. Okay. Damn, that's stupid.
Yep.
Spider-Man Long Way Home, #1 of a 5-issue Jonathan Hickman series. Adam Kubert on art for this. I recognize things.
$6, 32 pages.
Gosh, $6, 32 pages.
Killing me, man.
It's a world before the Punisher, a world where the existence of the Hulk is but a whisper of a rumor, a world where I Am has just developed a cosmic cube in the jungle of South America. So it's essentially, how do we put Marvel characters in Vietnam?
Yeah. I mean, the interiors look great, but they haven't been colored yet. So, I mean, most comic art looks pretty great when it's black and white.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Infernal Hulk, #8, Philip Kennedy Johnson, Nick Klein. The Hulk finds a tree. Doom Quest 2 of 10. Doom is unsinkable. So this is a Ryan North, Francisco Mobility project. Looks like a lot of She-Hulk and Doom in this one.
Down to $5.
Yep. Fantastic Four, First Foes, Shalabal, #1. We are cashing in on the gender change and all of the fun with Shalabal. The origins of Shalabal. Years ago, in order to save her planet, astronomer Shalabal gave up her freedom to become the substance-seeking herald of the intergalactic devourer of worlds, Galactus. Now, for the first time, learn the secrets of her transformation, her journey, and the horrifying decisions that she had to make. Written by Charles Soule, with art by Mark Buckingham.
Yeah, I know I saw the movie. I don't remember her. Wow. I must have nodded off.
Reborn, Ultimate Impact, 2 of 5. Chris Condon, Stefano Caselli. Yeah, I think that's all I got to say about this. Hey, Jay and Silent Bob. Jays of Future Past, #1. Written by Kevin Smith, with Giuseppe Colombo on art. We get an all-red cover, a Phil Noto cover, a Chichetto cover. Doom decrees the dim-witted duo must die.
$6.
$6 for a 40-page one-shot. But boy, this looks like fun.
Yeah. You're in the bag for Kevin Smith.
I am. I really am. And there we get the other cover. That's cool.
Oh God, what is this? Simbi?
Yep, Amazing Spider-Man Simbi #1, written by Joe Kelly, with art by David Baldion. From Death Spiral to Queen in Black, these are the origins of Simbi. Simbi met the weird little monster in space. Spidey met the weird little monster in space, but had no idea of this little glob's history. Take a journey back to the very beginning of the Clintar race that led to Venom and Carnage, and see the journey Simbi has made. It may surprise you. Plus a Simbi bonus story in the spirit of the hit Infinity comic by Jacob Shebolt. So essentially, we're just taking the glob of symbiote that got brought back and making it its own character.
Yep, I believe that's what's going on.
X-Men 97, Season 2, 1 of 5. Steve Fox, another $5 book for 32 pages.
I think that's the new normal.
Yeah, it's just how we be.
I just didn't notice it.
Art looks good. Art looks very 1997. X-Men Outback Steakhouse, number 1 of 5 from Steve Orlando.
That'd be great if it was all about Outback Steakhouse.
It would be so much better than what it actually
They
is.
just, what is it?
Which is just them in Australia.
They just sous vide their steaks too, you think?
I think so. It's all about that bloomin' onion, my brother.
Yeah.
From the Australian journey back in time, when the public believes Storm, Wolverine, Rogue, Colossus, Dazzler, Havoc, Psylocke, and Longshot were dead. But from the shadows, these X-Men protect humanity from their Australian headquarters. Crikey.
Crikey.
$5.
Yeah. All right.
Bishop, number 1. Saladin Ahmed, Mario Santoro. The time lost X-Man is back.
I am happy that Scotty Young continues to do his little kid covers. Because, he's doing Lobo and he's doing Fairyland. He's a writer now, but I'm glad he still dips his toe back and still continues to do his what put him on the map.
I'm sure he probably put every single character on file and just pulls them out at this point. Too.
Yeah, he's just done a version of every single character. Well, who you need? I'm done in 15 minutes.
Exactly. I got this right here.
$1,000, please.
Yep. Uncanny X-Men 29, that's the Gail Simone book. Uncanny X-Men 30, so it's shipping twice. X-Men 31 from Jed McKay. 32, that's also double shipped, so all kinds of X-Men books coming out in a given month. Generation X23, number 5, The Revenge of X23, that's the Jody Hauser book. Inglorious X46, my boy, Tim Seeley writing that one, the Mutant Liberation Front. X-Men United, number 4, Eve Ewing and Tiago Palma on that one. Beautiful Chris Anka variant cover of What's-Her-Face. Yeah, that's really good. Holy cow. Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant, number 5 of 5, as that one comes to an end. Moonstar, 4 of 5, the penultimate on that one. Wade Wilson, Deadpool, number 5, the Ben Percy, Jeff Shaw book, Staring Death in the Face. It's a good-looking book there. Cyclops, 5 of 5, the Alex Paquette-Nadal book is winding down. Same thing with Magic and Colossus. That one's ending. Did we decide they're siblings? I think so. Civil War Unmasked, 2 of 5, Christos Gage, Edgar Salazar. So this is them re-releasing Civil War, brother? Is that what it is?
I do not know. I was wondering that same thing. I'm like, what's called Unmasked? Is it a revisiting of that world, or is it I don't know.
Yeah, witness the agonizing moments leading up to Spider-Man's decision to reveal his identity as Peter Parker.
Yeah, that happened back then, but I wonder if it's like a different take or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think we missed the catalog that talked about the first issue and what this was all about.
Yeah. And so if we're just in a side angle of the same thing we already know, but who knows? Creepy cover for Wolverine 21, Swing and a Miss by Dan Panosian on that one, I think. Wolverine 22 Snapped. So this is another thing they've been hyping up for a while, that Wolverine's got broken bone claws.
Yeah. Sometimes they're adamantium, sometimes they're bones.
Yeah.
And you have to read, I guess, to find out why.
What if, brother, we're going back to the what if.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
A full page here that says, what if I am the Watcher I was observed in the rise and fall of civilizations? In July, we get what if the Ultimate Universe survived Secret Wars? And what if the radioactive spider bit Jessica Jones? And what if Kraven survived his last hunt? In August, we're getting what if Captain America was unfrozen in 2099? What if the Runaways hadn't run away? And what if Cassandra Nova killed Charles Xavier?
How many of those are interesting to you?
2.
Yeah, I think that's my hit rate as well. I'll read the Runaways.
Yep.
And I might read the Kraven.
Yeah. But for now, we get what if Thor #1. What if Thor got Spider-Man's symbiote suit?
I'm surprised he hasn't. I could have swore he was Venom for a while, wasn't everybody?
Yep. So we got a 32-page one-shot for $5, Drew. Then we have what if Cyclops had stayed with Madeline Pryor?
Okay.
That one's written by Jerry Duke and Torrin Gronbach's writing what if Thor, by the way. Sorry, I skipped that part. All right, so we got 2 what ifs here in this month as well. Now we are on the countdown to Amazing Spider-Man 1000, which means we are getting Spider-Man 30 and Spider-Man 31 in this one.
Soccer variant. Hey,
Yeah.
I would have dug this, man, in high school.
Yep, Marvel soccer variants. We're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. ASM 546 Facsimile Edition.
That's a brand new day.
Yep. Yeah, this is one of our boy slots ones. Spectacular Spider-Man Brand New Day 2 of 5. That's Dan Slott on that one. Just Spectacular Collection featuring a bunch of J. Scott Campbell stuff.
Wow.
$6, 48 pages. Your favorite heroes and villains illustrated by the incomparable J. Scott Campbell are across 28 eyes-catching variant covers featuring a bunch of people.
Yeah, so just a lot of covers that you may or may not have picked up.
Yep, I like it. Then we've got Black Cat 11
with a J. Scott
Willow
Campbell.
Wilson, and we're featuring the J. Scott Campbell cover of that, which is a good J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, that might do well.
Yeah. The Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Versity 3 of 5. Jordan Morris, Joe Kelly. Venom 259. There's your soccer variant, Drew. Luciano Vecchio featuring that one. Iron Man 6. Fantastic 412, Ryan North.
Now that's a soccer variant with no soccer ball.
Correct. He's just doing the slide kneel celebration.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Daredevil 4, Stephanie Phillips. Deadly Hands of Kunlun 5 of 5. As it ends. Alias Red Band 4 of 5. 2 more on that one. Punisher 5, Ben Percy. Warzone cover.
You skipped Fantastic Four, like the only thing I'm reading of the first 65 pages. I do want to read Jessica Jones, Alias. I mean, that'll be good.
Interesting.
Where'd you?
Oh, yep, I did skip Fantastic Four. Imperial Guardians 4 of 5. Dan Abnett writing that one. Doctor Strange 7. Derek Landy. Sorcerer Supreme 7 by Steve Orlando. Tale of Two Sorcerers. Mortal Thor 11. The Al Ewing book. Horns of the Minotaur. Facsimile editions all abound as we get Silver Surfer number 4.
That's pretty.
One of the most compelling Marvel masterpieces of all time. And that's just John Buscetta's cover. Buscema, sorry.
Rest in peace.
Yep. It's Jeff, a brand new week, number 1, with another Jeff the Land Shark. Boy, there's so many Marvel people that we wish had series, and Jeff's got his 5th one. Say it for me, Drew. How much is this one?
Is this Jeff? $6. Ouch.
40 pages, $6 for the Jeff the Land Shark.
Wow.
The Century 404, as that one winds down. Marvel Knights, The World to Come, 6 of 6. The end of that Joe Quesada and Christopher Priest book there. Mark Spector, Moon Knight, number 5. How does it feel to have Moon Knight 3 pages after Jeff the Land Shark drew?
It hurts a little bit, and it also hurts that I'm 75 pages in, and this is my third book that I'm reading from Marvel. That is sad.
The Return of Achilles Fairchild. Do you know Achilles Fairchild?
No.
Excellent.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Wonder Man
yeah.
4 of 5.
I remember. It's chick, right? No, it's a guy.
Yes.
It's a guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember who he is.
It's a him. Wonder Man 4 of 5, Jerry Dugan. Captain Marvel, Dark Past, 3 of 5. Paul Jenkins on that one. Godzilla to Infinity Roar, 5 of 5. Jerry Dugan on that one. Javier Guerrero and Ramon Rosales on art. Predator Bloodshed, 5 of 5. A lot of these properties on their last ones. I'm curious to see whether we'll cycle a new one or give a little bit of break for any odd reason.
Mm-hmm.
Alien the King Killer, 3 of 5. Saladin Ahmed on that one. Star Wars Shadows of Maul, number 4. Of course, we got the Maul series, so that one's going to be continuing to go. We also have Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Echoes of the Empire 3. Star Wars Rogue One, Jyn Erso. This is a maybe one shot. It's not labeled a one shot.
Yeah.
About 32 pages, $5. And I kick it off to Drew.
Yeah, I mean, and I am kind of disappointed. Like, they kept mentioning magic variants, magic variant this, magic variant that, and never saw a single one. So do you think they look like the card?
That's my curiosity.
Yeah, interesting. Anyway, Ghost Rider gets collected. It's an omnibus for $100. Silver Surfer, the Infinity Gauntlet omnibus. Ron Lim writing that, $150 for that Omni. Uncanny Omnibus Volume 6, the Mark Silvestri cover, $125 for this one. X-Men Age of Krakoa, Kieran Gillen Omnibus, another $100. Some collected trades, Superior Foes, one of my favorite runs. I love that one very much. $25, and it can be yours. Super Spider-Man Worlds Collide, the Marvel Premiere Edition, that's on sale for $15. Spider-Man the Other, which I do not remember that one very well. Here's my chance to catch up for $20. Spider-Man Life Story, that was Chip Zdarsky. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that a lot. $25 and collected. Kraven's Last Hunt, collected for $15. And the Todd McFarlane Complete Collection of Spider-Man, which was...
Oh, my.
That was my rabbit hole that I went down of loving Todd McFarlane and everything he ever did for a long time. And that's collected for $40. That'd be a great one to have. Spider-Man Brand New Day, collected again. This will be a $10 pocket size edition, and I hope it sells like gangbusters. Ultimate Spider-Man, the concluding volumes, all finishing up that universe. Volume 4s for Black Panther, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ultimate X-Men, the Ultimates, all finishing up their runs with a $20 trade. Uncanny X-Men, Gail Simone, Volume 4, Where Monsters Dwell, the trade paperback, that's $17.99. X-Men Jed McKay, Volume 4, The Age of Revelation, that's $15.99. Who prices these? What is the deal? $17.76, collected as a trade paperback. This was something I ran across in dollar bins, and I always was curious, but I've never read it. It's collected for $18. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 4, the Broken Trade paperback, Joe Kelly run, $20. I think that's him and space. Nova Centurion trade paperback, $20. Avengers Jed McKay, The Grail trade paperback. That's a Jed McKay run as well, $20. Age of Apocalypse trade paperback, another $20 for this Jeff Loeb, Simon DeMeo trade paperback. The Collected Boba Fett Black, White, and Red Treasury Edition trade paperback for $30. Infamous Iron Man, The Rise of Doom. This is the Brian Michael Bendis. This was a lot of fun, if I recall. This is $20 for 272 pages. That's a good collection. Another epic collection of ROM. This is the original Marvel years. Volume 5, $50 worth. Star Wars Modern Era Epic Collection. The Screaming Citadel trade. This is Volume 3 in the Star Wars Modern Era Epic Collection. For those of you keeping score at home, $50 for 424 pages. Venom, the Modern Era Epic Collection. Sting of the Scorpion, Volume 2 in Venom's Epic Collection run. Another $50 for 400 pages. Iron Man's Modern Era Epic Collection, The Future trade paperback, Volume 6 in his, and this is the Matt Fraction Salvador de la Roca collection. A nice 17 issues for $50. And you can pick up some posters of Spider-Man Brand New Day and Iron Man 6 and Silver Surfer 4 and some of these facsimiles that they sold to you earlier. And then you can take a look at the checklist and think, if I'm not an X-Men fan, I ain't got a lot to hang my hat on unless Avengers Armageddon is really great. Kyle, I seem to be the voice of doom when it comes to Marvel lately. I have less than 10 things on my list for this month's catalog of 108 pages. And I'm stretching on a couple of those. I'll probably try this Avengers Armageddon just to see what it is. Is there something wrong with me that I just can't,
no? There's something wrong with Marvel.
I just can't connect with their stuff anymore. Oh my God! I was when I read, I kind of have my indie stack and I have my big 2 stack, and it always I tried to keep them even, and read about the same of both of the big 2 that I do of my indie stuff. And it's like I still read a lot of DC, but because I read so little Marvel anymore, it's almost 2 to 1 indie to big 2 now, and that's just depressing. It's just depressing.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Speaking of depressing, let's go see what. Well, we don't have a cover price this week, so our Comics Heating Up cover price list. So we'll just move on to our lunar sneak peek, right? That sounds.
Yeah, let's head on over to our good friends at Lunar Distribution, because our sneak peek at next week is really what we want to see here, boys and girls.
Yeah.
So let's head on over, lunardistribution.com, find the 15th, and start where we love to start, and that's with Absolute Batman. And when doing that, we come across the 3rd printing of issue 15.
Good for them.
And then we see the regular 19 dropping, with a lot of great covers there. And then we see the Absolute Batman Annual hitting a 3rd printing with a cool Nick Dragotta black and white cover and a Daniel Warren Johnson cardstock that's a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad it's still selling too. That's really cool.
And the Absolute World is on fire. Absolute Batman 25 Annual going to a 3rd. Absolute Wonder Woman Annual going to a 2nd. with 2 covers of its own.
Batwoman gets their second issue, and we got a Jenny Frison appearance.
Hey, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Catwoman.
And a Frank Cho. Ooh, and a Scott Forbes that I really like.
Catwoman gives me a Frank Cho. That's beautiful.
Yeah, some good covers. Darkness versus Angelus, giving us a cover F that is I Hate Team-Ups, drawn by I Hate Fairyland Styles.
I like it. Dead Teenagers on its second issue, and its first issue gets a second printing.
That is an Oni Press book.
Catacomb Torment, an EC Catacomb of Torment, and another EC reprint or style anthology. Those have been pretty fun, actually.
Yeah. Followed by End of Life #1 from Vertigo, going to a second printing. 1, 2 covers on the reprint on issue 1, and then we see issue 3. Come on, Vertigo, keep doing your thing.
Super cool. Super cool. We're ready for just give us a new series. Just give us one more. Yeah. Don't wait for these to completely end before you give us another series.
Image Comics gives us Fireborn #1. Kurt Pyers, Franklin Jonas, art by Patrick Mulholland. A new series set in the world of Lost Fantasy.
Yeah, and they have the font treatment that's homaging. That's Invincible's font. That Walking Dead's font? I recognize some of these. Yeah. Some of these I do not. Still pretty cool.
Jai Lee giving a really cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
Couple Kirkham covers. And we even get the I Hate Team-Ups covers.
G.I. Joe hits 21.
Yep, and we get the Silent Mrs. Zartan #1. And again, watch out for the ratio on this one. They seem to always pop when you get the ones with the letter on them.
The Hab #1. This is a Bad Idea comic by Josh Dysart, David Lapham, Bill Sienkiewicz, Jacob Phillips, and Charlie Adlard. Man, that is some serious weight on that first issue. Mm-hmm. What is it about? It is...
You got to get through all the accolades to learn what it's about.
Mercurial billionaire Tully Barrows prepared for everything, even the end of the world. Years ago, he wielded his immense power and fortune to build a massive sealed habitat atop a once protected ancient freshwater glacial cave. Now, as the world outside unravels, Barrows, his family, and a hand-picked inner circle retreat to their final sanctuary. It's Fallout, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I like that. That's got some stuff that I dig. Any post-apocalyptic, a little Fallout action, all those people that I love, artist-wise.
There we go. We get another facsimile edition with Hate #1, the facsimile edition. To celebrate Fantagraphics' 50th anniversary in 2026, we're proud to bring back this era-defining classic, the comic that made Buddy Brantley a Gen X slacker anti-hero.
Huh. I never heard of it.
I assumed I would ask my Gen X slacker and he'd know all about it.
No, never heard of that. Ice Cream Man hits 45.
Woo!
Look at that. Good stuff.
Is that an homage to Rear Window?
Maybe. Probably.
The window in the back of the apartment? That's funny.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's awesome.
Yep, that probably is. Great series.
Lenore Muffin Else Matters.
All right.
I don't know.
If the pun is too hard to get through, is it?
Yeah, and I can't get it. Yeah. It's a $5 book that I don't know who's making it, so it's a one-shot.
Yeah.
Muffin Else Matters. Lobo number 2.
Lost Fantasy is giving us a Final Fantasy homage.
Yes, it are. Several of them, actually. I like it.
Mumra. He gets a series. That's great.
Can't believe we're getting a facsimile of Man of Steel number 1.
I know. There's so many of these. Second issue of Narco comes out. That'll be great. Looking forward to reading that one. Nectar gets a second printing for its issue 1, plus its second issue.
It's a lot of butterflies.
Yep. People were all over that first issue. Nightwing 137 with some great coverage. Ordained gets a 0 issue.
I was going to say a 0 issue. Then a 4th print of issue 1 and a 2nd print of issue 2. And nobody knows if we'll ever get issue 3.
It is a bad idea, after all.
It's a bad idea.
That's funny.
Redcoat 17. Snow Monkey 3 of 4. That's a Red 5 comic.
Spawn and Scorched and Spawn Rat City and Spawn Scorched and this Spawn and that Spawn.
Everywhere is Spawn.
Super Creep Show. I didn't hate that first issue.
Jerry Dugan and Marv Wolfman on writing.
Yeah. Superman Unlimited hits its 12th issue. And a new... That's not a new Supernatural. I already read that one.
Yep. The Thing on the Doorstep 3 of 3. In case you're waiting patiently for that one.
Second issue of Tigress Island. No second print of Tigress Island number 1, though, so bummer.
Less cheesecakey covers.
Yeah,
They scaled it back. I'm going to say that's a mistake.
Yeah. Well, the Steve Mannion's pretty solid.
Not compared to the first issues.
That's true. That is true. Walking Dead 135.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's a crazy cover C Cliff Rayburn.
Uh-huh. Whisperers.
Yep. Wonder Woman 32. World's Finest 195 facsimile. Heading over to Marvel. Let's see what Marvel has when we ask them for April 12th through April 18th. Alias Red Band number 2.
That is some good-looking covers.
The old Silver Surfer facsimile. Love that Earth's Mightiest Heroes variant with Storm on it. I think that is the Ben Oliver cover.
Well, you can't really tell.
It's so hard on this website.
It's so hard.
Holy crap, that's all the books we got. Oh my.
Yeah, we've got a lot of X-Men United. Yeah, but kind of a slow week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
All right, Drew, this is one of the podcasts where we asked for your pick of the week was the one pick to run to your local comic book shops and snap up because it will be the one to have and to throw into your collection, into your short box and say, hey, this thing is going to be featured on a Hot 10 someday, and I've got to figure it out.
well, I mean, it's probably not the best of the covers, but it is Charlie Adlard. So I am going to go with Hab number 1, the cover A, Charlie Adlard, Bad Idea comic.
I am going to say that the 0 issue of Ordained, even with its $6 price tag, with us not knowing exactly when that third and final issue is going to hit, that there will be some clamoring for this book.
And which one?
Just the we'll go with the cover A.
Cover A. The red cover.
Yeah.
Good call.
because this book's initial due date was in December around Christmas.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. And then
Oopsie.
we're finally getting it in April. So
They don't call them bad idea for nothing.
bad idea for nothing.
Man.
Yeah, exactly. But we shall see. We also shall see all of you guys at the finish line. Thank you for tagging along with Drew and myself as we head through the sneak peek at this week. And all the books coming out here on the 15th of April. We found all kinds of fun stuff. Found some diamonds in the rough, some gold, and made some good fun of Marvel. And we always love doing that. We thank you so much. If you want more from Kyle and Drew, heading over to Comics for Fun and Profit on Patreon. Sling a couple bucks our way. Get things early, get things ad-free, and get some of our fun behind-the-scenes shenanigans, access to our Slacks, and all the other fun things. We appreciate you guys. So for Drew and for myself, see ya.
Issues, different coat of paint, my friend Kyle's like, trust me, this one, it's different this time. Drew just laughs, yeah, like the last 9. Decompressed story, nothing happens for months, but hey, we got 47 covers to hunt. Foil virgin ratio, glow in the dark. Too bad the plot's still up by part 3 arc. We used to read, now we skim real fast. If nothing matters, why should this last? We're in our variant cover therapy. Paying for hype, not quality. Big events, same fake stakes. Universe ending, yeah, sure, okay. Comics for fun and profit, we're calling it like it is. This ain't a run, it's a marketing blitz. Till the status quo's shaking, till its quarters reset. Still, shock and death, place your bets, they ain't yet. Editorial spinning like a broken wheel. Can't build a story if nothing's real. Cal says, maybe it pays off in trade. Drew says, cool, I'll read it in 2028. Every issue's just a trailer for the next. We're stuck in an endless mid-credits text. We wanna care, we really do, but you can't invest in deja vu. We're in our variant cover therapy. Addicted to what it used to be. Legacy, numbers, reboot, live. Back to basics for the 15th time. Comics for fun and profit. Yeah, we're loud and pissed, cause we remember when it hit. Is this canon? Doesn't matter. Who's writing this? Why does it scatter? Didn't this happen last year? Cool, why are we still here? Cool, why are we still here? We love these characters, that's the curse. They keep recyclers, that's the curse. They keep recycling, we keep getting worse.